Many years ago, in a small community in the southern part of Nigeria, two girls, Edet and Ini, shared a bond that was the envy of everyone who knew them. They were inseparable from the beginning. They attended the same primary school and secondary school. Their friendship was the kind that seemed unbreakable. They both got admission to tertiary education the same year, but unfortunately, they were admitted into different universities and they parted ways. Despite the physical distance, they stayed in close contact, often visiting each other during breaks and updating each other on their lives. They were so close that everyone expected them to remain friends for life. After university, they were thrilled when they were accepted into the National Youth Service Corps program. Though they were placed in different states, they promised to keep in touch, and at first they did. But then something changed. During her NYSC years, Edet met Ndubisi, a handsome young man from a wealthy family. He had an easygoing charm, and before long, Edet and Ndubisi became close. They went on dates, shared dreams, and Edet found herself falling for him deeply. Every weekend, they would spend time together, enjoying each other's company. Edet's time with Ndubisi, however, affected her relationship with her childhood friend. Ini noticed the change and became very jealous and angry. The conversation became shorter. They no longer visit each other as they used to do before. One day, Ini couldn't hold it anymore and decided to confront her friend. "Babe, what is going on?" Ini asked. "You don't have time for me anymore ever since you started dating Ndubisi. We don't hang out like we used to. You are always with that guy." "I am sorry, Ini," Edet replied, reaching for her friend's hand. "I know I have not been around much, but you have to understand. I really like Ndubisi. I need to spend time with him to get to know him better. Who knows, this relationship might lead to marriage." "Okay," Ini replied with forced smile. "But please, try and create time for me too. I miss you." They hugged each other and laughed. Deep down, Ini couldn't shake off the jealous, though she tried to hide it. The thought of Edet being with Ndubisi, a wealthy and charming man, brings so much pain to her. It wasn't just that Edet was spending less time with her. It was the stench of watching her friend build a life she herself had longed for. Edet's happiness became a reminder of all the things Annie felt was missing in her own life. While she smiled and supported Edet on the surface, her heart was filled with bitterness, making it difficult for her to genuinely feel happy for her friend. As Edet's relationship with Ndubisi blossomed, Ini began sowing doubts. Each time they were together, she would casually drop comments meant to discourage Edet. "Edet, have you asked Ndubisi about her wealth?" Ini would say. "Are you sure he's not one of those ritualists?" "I'm just saying, oh, you should be careful." "Why are you talking like this?" Edet responded defensively. "Ndubisi is not a ritualist. He's an international business tycoon, and he's been nothing but wonderful to me. Don't tell me you are not happy for me." Ini shook her head, feigning concern. "I'm happy for you, my friend, but I'm just worried about your safety. Please be careful." Despite her friend's warning, Edet dismissed Ini's words. She trusted Ndubisi and was excited about their future. But Ini's jealousy grew, especially when Ndubisi proposed. Overjoyed, Edet immediately called her friend Ini to share the news. And though Ini pretended to be happy on the phone, her envy intensified. The wedding day arrived, and it was a grand affair. Wealthy families, well-wishers and friends gathered to celebrate the union of Edet and Ndubisi. Ini served as the chief bridesmaid, assisting Edet with everything, appearing the devoted friends to all who watched. Although everyone admires Ini's loyalty, no one knew the bitterness she had inside. After the wedding, Edet and Ndubisi settled into marriage life, and soon Edet gave birth to a beautiful girl. Life seemed perfect for Edet, but for Ini it was a painful reminder of her own loneliness. 2 years passed, and Ini, still unmarried. The envy that had once been a small seed now grew into deep resentment. She became depressed and in a moment despair attempted to take her own life. Fortunately, her neighbor found her in time and rushed her to the hospital. Edet received a call informing her of her friend's situation and immediately went to see her. At the hospital, Ini tearfully expressed her feelings, blaming Edet for not being there for her. "Since you got married, you have forgotten me, Edet," Ini cried. "You don't care about me anymore." "I am so sorry, Ini," Edet said, guilty filling her heart. "It is not that I don't care. It's just that marriage and motherhood are demanding, but I will do better. I promise to visit more often." Touched by her condition, Edet wanted to help Ini further. When she got home, she begged her husband to allow Ini to move in with them, hoping this would bring her friend comfort. Her husband Ndubisi refused at first, but eventually agreed. Ini moved in, and initially everything seemed normal. She helped Edet with house chores, and for a time their friendship felt renewed. But her presence brought unexpected darkness. Soon, Edet began to suffer from mysterious illness. She was taken to multiple hospitals, but no doctor could point out the cause. Eventually, after months of suffering, Edet passed away, leaving her family heartbroken. Ndubisi, devastated by the loss, struggled to care for their young daughter as he prepared for Edet's burial. Ini quietly decided to leave. However, Ndubisi and her family members pleaded with her to stay and help take care of Edet's little girl, Angel. After much persuasion, she agreed, though she had ulterior motives. In the months following Edet's death, Ini began a romantic relationship with Ndubisi. As they grew closer, they decided to marry. Behind closed doors, however, Ini maltreated Angel. Anytime Ndubisi was away, she would deny her food, make her do chores beyond her age, and constantly scold her. One evening, Angel was very hungry. She came to Ini and said, "Auntie, please give me food. I am very hungry." Immediately, Ini stood up and slapped the little girl. "Stupid girl, there is no food for you in this house. One day I will kill you just like I killed your mother. For your information, I am on a mission here. I am just waiting for your father to marry me properly before I will unleash my plans. You are my next target. As soon as the wedding is done, I will eliminate you." Angel was shocked, but she managed to stay calm. A day before the wedding, all family members gathered to celebrate. Everyone was at the sitting room, talking cheerfully, getting things ready for the D-Day. Angel entered and announced that she had something to say. Surprised, the family gathered around, wondering what she could possibly say. Ini suspected maybe she wanted to tell her father that she has been maltreating her. She made up her mind to deny whatever she said. When everyone was seated, Angel brought out the tablet her father bought for her on her last birthday. She opened it and played the video she recorded when Ini was threatening to kill her and how she killed her mother. Angel had secretly planted the tablet at the sitting room before coming to ask Ini to give her food that very day. The whole family was surprised to hear this. Ini could not deny it. Ndubisi was heartbroken. The wedding was immediately called off, and Ini was arrested and put behind bars awaiting trial. Ndubisi, heartbroken and full of regret for trusting Ini, decided to start afresh. He relocated to abroad with his little daughter, determined to protect and give her a better life. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel.